got our back. And I'm just very honored to be here to support the efforts that all of you are doing in your own communities. You know, we understand now, I think, more than ever what we're up against. This morning, Tony Thurman and I were co-authors on a bill put forward, authored by Assemblymember Monique Limon from Santa Barbara, AGR 29, standing up to the administration, to the White House, against any efforts to expand offshore oil drilling off our coast. And we did have some of our, and I'm grateful we had some of our Republican colleagues join in a bipartisan effort. But we did have other colleagues of ours claiming that this was somehow a political gesture. And I would say certainly, of course it's political and it's personal. And that's because the president has made it political and personal. When he exempts Florida, but then tries to expand drilling off the shore of California, that is political, and that's also personal. When they send these goons into our community, banging down doors, picking up parents who are dropping off their kids, coming into stores in my community, trying to instill fear in our immigrant community, that is political and that is personal. And we're going to fight against that with all we have. I was very honored to be able to join with my colleagues in supporting Senator De Leon's California Values Act this last year. One of the bills that I put forward was AB 21 to protect undocumented students in higher education. And I was happy to co-author AB 699, which was from our Chair of Education, Assemblymember O'Donnell, to protect undocumented students in K through 12. And I mentioned those because you cannot possibly say that we live in a compassionate society that cares for all of our young people if we are not giving them a safe place to learn. And that must be a priority to ensure that our children, that our young adults that are going to college, doing everything that we're asking them to do, can do so without the fear of these federal agents coming onto our campuses. And I've already seen, in fact, we just had, there was a recent emergency meeting that one of our superintendents held because they're seeing a dramatic drop-off in the attendance of undocumented students in a particular elementary school district. This is a battle that every single one of us must be fully engaged in. As mentioned, I'm the first Indian American in the legislature. The API community, and the API community that's here, I know you get it, that's why you're here. But we must make it clear to the entire API community that we are also undocumented. That it's not just their issue, it is our issue. And we must stand united with our Latino, our African American brothers and sisters, and fight this administration with everything we've got. And that means educating our API community, many of whom feel comfortable as to the sacrifices made by African Americans and Latinos to allow us to come to this country. We have many communities, many neighborhoods. We have 2-3 families living in a home throughout my district, and my district represents the poorest neighborhoods in Silicon Valley. But we also do have opportunities. I recognize that we have opportunities that you may not have in San Joaquin Valley. As I represent Silicon Valley, I will never forget San Joaquin Valley. And that I understand that my work is just as important to protect the families in your community as it is to protect the families in my community. And so I just want to say thank you so much for the work you do. This fight is going to be a hell of a fight. But the fact that we're in this together, I know we can win it. And I know that we can make sure that not only will we get to protect our families in our community, but we're going to make sure that we're going to move California forward no matter who gets in our way. So thank you all so much.